If you're not getting enough leads for your school or academy, there are 3 mistakes you're probably making that you want to avoid. Hey everybody, my name is Jennifer Waters. I am the Sales and Systems Sensei. Thanks very much for joining me. I want to talk to you today about the 3 common marketing mistakes that I've made in the past and that I see some of our clients inside the 7-Figure Dojo program make when they first join our program. So today, I want to pull back the curtain and I want to unveil to you these mistakes so that you don't make them anymore and you start getting more leads so that you can have more students inside of your school or business. So marketing mistake number 1 is not having enough actual marketing. You see, originally, when you start getting going with your school or academy, wildly successful schools and academies usually start with a referral-based type of program. In other words, you're getting referrals coming in the door, people are talking about you because you're offering something new to the community that's never been offered before. The problem is that once you get out of that small window of people, now you start having to market to other people that don't know you. And once you start marketing to those cold leads, you might think to yourself, I just need one method of advertising in order to do that. I need to go ahead and market via my website. I need to use paid search ads like Google ads, or maybe even social media ads like Facebook or Instagram. And I'm just gonna do that one thing. It's gonna generate me enough leads. And that's how more people in my area are gonna know about my school or academy. The problem with that is that if you're running a local business, which most schools and academies are local, by you going all in on just one marketing method in that local area, you're going to burn out those leads in that particular area rather fast. They're gonna see your offer and then they're gonna go and dismiss it. Instead, what you wanna do is what we do inside of my flagship school. We've been at $1 million a year for over 13 years, and now we're educating schools and academies all across the world in martial arts, in dance, and gymnastics, any skill-based academy, music academies, basketball. We're showing them the same exact secrets. And when you're in a local area, you've got to have more than just one method. You've got to have your online method, yes, but you also need to have organic outreach as well. You need to physically be in your community, engaging with them, collecting leads that way, face to face, because you are a brick and mortar business with real people coming in through your doors. Not that online business isn't real people, it's just that there's a difference between walking in someone's doors or just accessing them on the computer. So let's get past mistake number 1 so we can get to mistake number 2. Mistake number 2, you're most likely just giving up too soon. Here's what I mean. You get going, you're pushing out all this marketing, and you're going, oh man, this is just not working. The Facebook ads aren't working. I'm not getting a lot of traction in the local community. This must not be working. So you give up. The problem with that is that you're thinking about marketing in a one-to-one type of relationship. I give, I get. I give, I get. The problem with a one-to-one relationship with marketing is it's never one-to-one. You're gonna have to give a lot more. So it's gonna be like a 10-to-1 ratio. You're gonna give 10 of your energy and your efforts, and you might get 1 new customer out of that. You see, we think that every time we get a lead, that lead is gonna turn into a student or a customer, but that's just a fallacy in our mind. We have to get rid of that. It's gonna take you 10 times the effort to get one person in the door. And so if you go at it with that, then you're going to start thinking about marketing as a strategy and not just as a tool or a tactic that you use when you need new students. When I think about it as a strategy, I'm going to keep doing marketing over and over and over again. As a matter of fact, I'm never going to stop marketing. And if I go at it with that mentality, the way in which I'm going to discover whether or not something is actually working is what we're going to talk about in mistake number 3. So hang around, we're going to get to that. But I want to make sure that you understand that if you are giving up too soon on your marketing efforts, you're going to end up in a cycle where you start making some momentum, then it dies down, and then you try something new, and you're hoping that that's the thing that's going to fix it. When instead, it's more of a flywheel effect. You've got to get it going, and you've got to keep it going. So mistake number 3 is you're probably not using real numbers and data to make any decisions about marketing. Hey, I've been there, I've done that. The problem is that you as an entrepreneur have been told many times, you need to go with your gut. Your gut is what's gonna tell you what to do. And for some things, when you've been in the past thinking about, should I do this? I'm gonna go with my gut. My gut tells me I'm going to be successful. And so you put anything and everything into this goal of having a thriving school or an academy. So therefore your gut was correct, right? Possibly. The Bible actually says that the heart is more deceitful than anything else, and to guard your heart wisely. And so when we think about our gut could be interchanged for your heart, right? You cannot make decisions, especially business decisions, based around your gut feeling. You need to make those decisions based around data. What does that data tell you? What is your cost per acquisition? What is your cost per lead? How many different methods of marketing are you actually doing? How many leads are you actually getting in every single month? Out of the leads that you're getting in, how many are converting? Can you keep that up for months? Can you keep that up for years? Of those people that you're marketing to, why are they saying yes and why are they saying no? You take all of these things into consideration and you go, okay, there's a lot of variables there, Jen. Like, how do I figure out all of this? You have to start by tracking. And so that's one of the foundational things that all school and academy owners must do is you have to track your marketing. If you're not going to be willing to actually track your marketing and figure out what's working and what's not working, in the sense that this marketing is going out and I'm increasing my conversions because of the marketing that's going out. If you're not tracking that data, it's going to be very hard for you to make decisions on how much more to lean into that marketing. You see, when we think about a strategy for bringing leads in the door and for marketing in particular, again, when we're going back to a strategy is also based around data and numbers. That would be another mistake that I would say you've got to conquer. But hang around because I'm going to give you one more thing that is going to blow your mind. The bonus marketing mistake that I see a lot of people making is that they actually don't surround themselves with idea makers. You know, when you're in a silo like I was for years, before we actually started blowing up and growing our martial arts school into a 7-figure empire, we were siloed. Me and my family were very siloed. You know, we hung out around the same group of people, and a lot of times they were our own students who didn't really know about business. Or we had other schools and academies that also didn't really know much about business. And so we were siloed. We didn't have idea makers. And there's a quote that says that you are the sum of the 5 people that you hang around with the most. So think about it right now. Are you around idea makers? Now, maybe you're not physically able to be around those people, but maybe it's a situation where you can actually be around people in the sense of online. Like right now, you're around me, you're getting ideas from me. Maybe you're involved in coaching. Maybe you're getting some marketing ideas from the group of people that are in that coaching program, just like what happens with our 7-figure dojo clients. Maybe you've got to go to an actual live event where you can get some ideas for how to market your business, but you need to be around people that are going to give you ideas, that are going to keep you excited about the strategy of marketing. If you can do those things, you're going to avoid so many mistakes and your school or your academy is going to absolutely thrive.